Hello, I'm Saginaw's foremost genius docent, Ben. Today, we're looking at the Casino by the Sea, painted in 1915 by Camille Lambert. This is one of the first known works painted of Soaring Eagle Casino. He made multiple copies of this painting, but he couldn't really produce the mountains of Mount Pleasant, so he finally put it in a sea setting. In 1915, there was no Wi-Fi, or if there was, the signal was very weak. So people didn't have Instagram, and that's why they dressed so funny. They didn't have any influencers to tell them how to dress, or what food to take pictures of. The new millennium, or 20th century, had just started, and was very far from the Willennium, the seminal Will Smith album that closed out the 20th century. Many people in World War I were anticipating the arrival of the Fresh Prince. This painting depicts a feverish desire to get jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it was the phrase that most post-impressionist painters used to describe their brushstrokes. For instance, we can tell by this flapper woman that appears to be near a bottle of booze that she is in the lineage of my grandmother. My grandmother ruined every holiday by cheating at pinochle. We never forgave her. This was a gift from John Booth in the year 1951. Jackson Pollock had just become famous and everyone was dripping paint on everything. He donated it in order to save it from being dripped on by an aspiring abstract expressionist.
Well, actually, this painting did have an influencer, but it wasn't Instagram. Camille Lambert was Belgian, and he was influenced by Robert Henri. Robert Henri was the leader of the ashcan painters here in America during the late 1800s. Most of the time, the Americans were influenced by the Europeans. Lambert, in this case, a European, was influenced by the Americans. We encourage you to visit the Saginaw Art Museum and take a closer look. Yeah, so there's, if you count the number of figures in this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I count 16. And there's kids. I think these are kids. 1, 2, 3 kids. Sort of neat.
That's really fun.